Wait 1 second, making sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Okay, hello and welcome back to Random Game Families.
The Emperor Joseph II is in trouble. An enemy much more vile.
It's just starting right away. Okay, so hello and welcome back to Random Game
dream.
Families. In today's episode, we're playing Mozart Requiem. And I will turn off the music so I do not get copyright. There we go. So I do not get any copyright. But I will say something before we actually begin, huh? Oh, it's a point and click. Wee! Wee! You know what's funny? That, what do you call it? Mozart is so, like, you know, how would you say, describe it? Well, I'm pretty sure they gotta paint him in, like, what do you call it? Let's see. A more gentlemanly, you know, singer. But, in real life, he was very, childish. Playful, that kind of stuff.
The second half of the divertimento on which I'm currently working. I'll try to complete it later. I must have left the first few pages back at the theater.
Okay. Really, the voice.
Here's something that could wake me up.
Coffee. I guess you just grind the coffee and you never use it. Oh, no, you do. Empty bowl. Empty bowl. No. Pitcher of water. No. No, okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, let's check the cupboard. Oh, empty. I guess if I combine that with that, or that with that, no? A large spoon? Ah, I need to fill up the... Yeah, yeah. There we go. And then you put that in there, and then you stir it with a spoon. You just put it over the fire.
I need something to hang this boiler over the fire.
I'm trying to think of what I need to do this, but I might have to keep this short, I tell you. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what I could grab. I tell you. Before I have to abruptly end this in a second, I tell you. Let's see. I'm not too sure on what I'm supposed to grab. Ah, there's a hook. There we go. So we combine that with that, or that with that. Or put that there. Yep. Put that there. And then wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. I might have to end it right here. Yeah. Okay. Might have to end it here. Okay. No. We do have a little bit of time. Let's see. We'll start that then. Ah, there we go. Ah, you put it in the bowl. Ah, yes, drinking coffee out the bowl.
Strange to think that Ottomans invented this divine beverage. I feel like our Lord Jesus about to be resurrected.
Mozart? Sir? Are you in? Mozart, sir, are you still asleep? Oh, God, these creative guys are kind of out there.
Wait 1 second. Okay. Well, I guess we're better head out now. I guess that's the end of the picture? Ah, so it's like a picture of the room. So they did the art. That's why we're kind of angled here, because this is a sideways view of the room. So you could go further. But there's some hitboxes there and there. Let's see. No? Ah, there we go. Finally I can walk. It's not a bad game, I tell you. It's not a bad game at all. Kind of stick holder. I'll need that. And
a bit of light could help me avoid an accident.
Pouch?
The leather pouch for my watch. Let's check if it's stored in there. It's a valuable timepiece that was repaired recently. The errand boy who brought it back yesterday claimed it was as good as new. Still, I was too busy and could not check it then. How strange. The master clockmaker must have left a set of his keys in the pouch after fixing it. In any event, the piece works perfectly now.
Well, I guess we have his keys. Ink and quill. Ah, the candle. And now I go light the candle in the fireplace. I guess that's how I light my candles, and place it on the candlestick holder. And then I take the candlestick holder to the door to see who it is. Or I just go to the door. Guess that works as well.
Now, I have a message for you. Mazzini guy came by and left word that you should go to the Emperor's palace as soon as possible.
All right, I'm on my way.
No, not so fast, sir. I can't let you leave unless you settle your bill with us.
Well, if I have to get to the castle, it must be a matter of urgency.
Oh, undeniably. So, picture this. You go to the palace, and for one reason or another, you have to leave Prague in a hurry, never to be seen here again. And I remain here with my unpaid bill. Not a pretty sight. So, you pay now, and then you may go wherever you please.
Rumors in Prague?
What rumor did you hear this morning?
It's the talk of the town. The Imperial army is said to have vanished near the Ottoman border.
Maybe that's the reason why I didn't get my pension from the court yet.
I'd say it's kind of a weird excuse, as people say you and the Emperor are close friends.
Mazzini?
What do you know about this Mazzini?
Mazzini? Ah, yeah, that's the elegant man who came by to give me notice that you're expected at the castle.
Delay in the payment?
Maybe you'd agree to grant me a bit of delay?
A delay to settle your bill? You already owe me from your previous stay 3 months ago. You want me to wait until after Christmas?
I'm expecting to collect a large sum of money very soon.
Oh, I too am expecting money. Your money. If you don't have any, give me an object of value as a pawn.
And I guess it would be the watch.
What if I left you with this precious watch?
A watch built by Epoch. Well, it's a very valuable pawn, and provided that you keep it with us, we will be honored to have you stay for as long as you wish.
And I would just leave.
Mozart, where do you get off? Don't you know that my people are expecting you at the opera? They've been waiting for you to join the rehearsal since daybreak. And the divertimento, I hope you finally completed it.
Well, not entirely yet. And I'm expected at the castle.
You're hopeless. What do you mean, expected at the castle? All you have to do is complete the damned divertimento and come with me to the Nostitz Theatre for the rehearsal.
Don Giovanni.
Fair. You have promised to pay me my share on Don Giovanni.
You really have some nerves. I told you a dozen times that my accountant is going over my books to check how much you're owed. You know these things take time, don't you?
Don Giovanni was a huge success, and you pledged that I would receive half of the receipts.
Half after I reimburse myself of all my expenses. And believe me, the expenses were in line with the success of the show. My accountant is deep inside the details of it. No worry.
Get an
Maybe I
advance.
could get an advance?
To get an advance, you should first advance with your work, Mozart. Do you know how much the artists that are standing by, waiting for your piece, cost me?
Well,
The castle is empty. The Emperor has gone to war. What would you do up there?
exit the hotel. Well, looks like we won't be talking to him no more. Go in and keep our heads going.
I should have listened to my brother's advice and opened up a Turkish bath. Customers pay in advance when they attend that kind of venue.
Go to palace. I guess that's the guy that I need to talk to, I tell you. Gotcha.
Are you available for a ride around noon?
Nie rozumiem.
Sorry, I don't speak Czech.
Fountain.
No water, and no hose to bring it to the fountain.
Guess we'll just have to try and find another way. Or just talk to this guy.
I should have listened.
Go to
How
palace.
can I get to the castle?
By foot, Mozart. It's a rough 1 hour walk and the trail is pretty steep. You never seem to have any exercise and that sure will do you some good.
I don't have time for that. Is there no other way?
Well, there's no other way that costs nothing, my friend. Unless, of course, you happen to know how to fly.
I thought I saw a coach
you-
parked in the street by the hotel.
Dubček's wreck? I would strongly advise against it, Mozart. He's kind of rough around the edges, and he always drives a hard bargain.
Ask
The
for
coachman
translation.
uses a language I can't make out. Would you, maybe?
Do I know how to speak Czech, you mean? Huh. You are talking to a patriot, Mozart, so you better be respectful.
In that case, would you please help me make some kind of deal with the driver standing there?
Well, now that we have reached an agreement on the settling of your debt to me, I guess I can try to help you out. Still, someday my generosity will do me more harm than good. To get to the castle, I doubt that the driver will give you credit.
The doctor can settle the fee for the ride when we get there.
Oh, Mozart, you're always over-optimistic.
I believe that humans are good, my friend. Nothing else.
All I just imagine is that movie that they made about him
I'm listening,
being so
Mozart.
childish.
What do you have to say to this poor working man?
Rumors in Prague.
Ask him whether he has heard any interesting rumors through his colleagues.
He says a friend of his was called up in the middle of last night to fetch a sick man that he ended up delivering to the castle.
Go
I
to the
have to
palace.
get to the castle, but I can't pay for the ride.
All right, I'll translate it.
And then turns around and punches him.
So far, Dubček is laughing and doesn't say much else. Gee,
He's laughing.
Oh,
He's
that
staring into my
laugh.
soul right now.
that's definitely low-class Bratislavan.
Why does he laugh? What's he saying?
He's asking what the Joker's name is. I think he means you, Mozart. The Joker.
Did you mention my name?
I'm afraid so. These Slovaks are so full of surprises. He said he loved your operas.
I'm pleased to hear that. So, is he good for the ride?
No, by no means, no. We pay in advance or we get nowhere. He claims that's his motto.
All right. Tell him I'll pay him. I'll be back at noon with the money.
You really want me to tell him that? That would be dishonest. You told it to me so many times. Why would I turn myself into your accomplice in another of your swindles?
I'm going to the theater. After the rehearsal, the director of the opera is going to pay me some of the money he owes me.
Wonderful. And how much for me?
All I can afford to give you, but I beg you, please confirm our appointment to Dubček.
There you go. You're to meet him here at noon. Don't be late. Our new friend insists,
We
because
won't
from
have
what
to
I
end
gather,
at
he's
this.
supposed to meet at around 2 with a young lady who has very little patience.
I would say the game's quite enjoyable, I tell you. Quite enjoyable. Well, I think that's where we're going to end it in a second. Just stand over here. There we go. So that's where we're going to end it here. So hopefully you did enjoy this. Have a nice day, safe, hope this helpful, maybe some more just. Nick was vitamins very important. And bye, see you next time. Bye, bye.